Go check out buycheapfifacoins.com to get the best cheap coins around on the market. Use the discount code ROSSI for an extra discount off your coins. It's a fully automated service, so you get your coins instantly. What more could you ask for? Now let's roll on to today's video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi1990 here, and it's going to be another one of my FIFA 15 potential player predictions videos, ratings, transfers, etc. Everything predictions in this video. Basically, what I mean by that is, not all these transfers have happened. All three of them are very likely. One of them has already gone through at the heart of me doing this video. One is very close, and another is, you know, it's probably going to go through, but you never know with transfers these days. It says like, oh yeah, it's extremely close, and some other one comes in, you think, holy shit, they're going to take it off them. You just really never know for sure, but that's what these videos are all about. A little bit of, you know, potentially this could be happening next year in FIFA. A little bit of fun, very good to make these kind of videos at the moment. Good, like, to talk about, to get involved in. You guys can obviously leave your feedback in the comment section below, and it's an all-round good time. But yes, here we are today. We're going to start with REMY Cabella, the new signing for Newcastle. They've been after him for a long time now. They're after a lot of French players. That's their style. That's the way they like to do it, and it works for them. They get him on the cheap. You know, they can flip him off a profit, or they can do well for them. I mean, Cabella is a prime example, really, isn't it? They got him quite cheap, had a couple of good seasons, went off to PSG, and now I'm not too sure how well he's doing at PSG. I think he's not getting a lot of game time by the sounds of it, but I'm not too sure about that. But REMY Cabella, again, I don't know a lot about him. I've seen a couple of clips of him. I've seen a couple of live games of him. Not obviously go in France or anything on TV. There was a couple of like or maybe not on TV, on like the internet, you know what I mean. And he looks like a really good talent, actually. He did really well when, I think he did, was it him who did really well? Montpellier won the league. I think they had Giroud back then as well. And they won the league, and it was kind of like, holy shit, what the hell? Because they're not expected to win the league, I don't think. And he shone. And this year, again, he's got a couple of informs and a team of the season, which kind of makes you think, yeah, he's obviously doing something right this year. And the card I'm going to give him is only 76 is his original card at Montpellier. There is non-shiny as well. But the card I'm going to give him is going to flash on the screen right now. I'm going to push him to an 80. Now, holy hell, that's quite a big upgrade, isn't it? 4 ratings upgrade, which I think is definitely possible. He's a fantastic player in real life, and could easily hit 80, 79, something like that, even maybe higher. He's a very good talent in real life. I think EA very much underrated him this year on FIFA. I mean, 76 is one of the lowest rated golds you can get. He's definitely, I think he cost Newcastle £7 million. I kind of think, you know, tells you a story that he's definitely a half-decent player. You don't pay $7 million for nobody these days, do you? Actually saying that prices are very high at the moment, but the card stats have given him 82 pace, decent, you know, 78 shooting. That's a big shooting upgrade, but he has got big shooting upgrades on his informs and his team of the season. One of his informs actually was a striker, but I think he'll be a cam position for Newcastle. Don't see them as buying him as a striker, but who am I to judge? He may have done. And all-around good stats, actually. Looks like a really good card. He probably have 4-star skill with 4-star weak foot. It'll be a very good cam for any BPL Premier League team combined, or maybe the French team, something like that. Maybe a cheeky hybrid, you never know. Again, ultimate chemistry link with most of the Newcastle team, which is cool. But we'll move over to our next player now, which is actually going to be Angel Di Maria. Now, he's had a half-decent World Cup, you know. He's had a couple of games where people have actually questioned him and said he's really underperforming, and then he goes and scores a goal. He's that type of player. He is fantastic. I really rate Di Maria. I think he's a fantastic player. Really good to watch. He just links well with that Real Madrid team, but they're looking into buying James Rodriguez, which I'm not sure is going to happen. That's why I haven't covered him in this video. But if they get James Rodriguez, holy shit, that's going to be insane. But Di Maria is heavily linked with a couple of teams, but the strongest at the moment, and betting has been suspended at the time we're doing this video on him joining Paris Saint-Germain, lining up with Ibrahimovic, Cavani. Well, actually, I think Cavani wants out as well, but they've got a very good team. Obviously, Ibra being the standout player for them. And they've got like Lavezzi and people like that. A front three, potentially, of Lavezzi, Ibra, Di Maria. I think that'll be fantastic. But what I think is he's more considered like a cam or a centre mid now than rather a winger. He played that role a little bit for Argentina. He played a lot for Real Madrid last season. And if we get a cam Di Maria at PSG, that would be absolutely perfection for me, because you could imagine what kind of players you could link with Ibrahimovic up front in a 3-5-2. You could have Messi, Aguero. You could really have a lot better hybrids than you can now, and it would be fantastic, really, because we all want Ibra. We all love a bit of Ibrahimovic in this game. And Di Maria, you know, if he moves to PSG, fantastic. Also heavily linked to Manchester United, but apparently he snubbed them for PSG, which, you know, maybe for Champions League reasons. Obviously, Man U aren't in the Champions League this year, which is a big factor in signing players up. But then again, Man U've got a massive fan base and respect in the, you know, football world that they could probably pack anyone. I mean, probably sign anyone. If they open a pack, then you never know. But yeah, the stats I've given him, 90 pace, has stayed the same. But to be fair, his card stats haven't really changed a lot. I thought he'd probably about to say the same rating as well, because 86 is a high rating. I didn't want to push him too high, just in case, you know, he's had a good season assists-wise, not scored a lot of goals. But when you come to Real Madrid, you know, Ronaldo, Bale, holy hell, they've got an insane team. They really have, and it is absolutely crazy. If I get James Rodriguez as well, well. Oh my god, Real Madrid and Barcelona are going to be absolutely forced next year, and not like they already are. But the next player is going to be another player, and this guy is linked to Real Madrid. It's Toni Kroos. Had a fantastic World Cup. One of the standout players for Germany. You could probably name about 12 players who stood out for Germany. I know obviously 12 are on the pitch, but they rotated a little bit. I mean, Andre Schürrle didn't start a lot of the games, but in my opinion, played very well when needed. Manuel Neuer, fantastic. I mean, just literally, Germany obviously went on to win it, which, to be fair, they probably deserved. And Toni Kroos, you know, played a big part in that. He did some really good play. I don't know if he scored, actually. Did he score? Oh, he scored against Brazil, that's for sure. And I think everyone scored against Brazil. But there's the card I'm going to give him on your screen right now. It's a Real Madrid transferred 85 rated card. Now, holy shit. If Real Madrid pull off this card and James Rodriguez in signings, and oh my lord. Holy hell, I couldn't even believe what kind of attack they would have next season. I'll put him as a cam, but he can play centre-mid roles as well, which, to be fair, Real Madrid he probably would play. I don't know if Cabella is going to be leaving Real Madrid, but I thought that would be an ultimate chemistry link for them. Obviously, if Cabella goes to Arsenal, then they've got a lot of German players in their team, a lot of World Cup winners, which would be pretty good for them. But he's a good card. The only thing lacking on his sense is his pace, but he's not that kind of player. He's a player who can shoot from range. He can take on a player with strength. He can move. He can pass. He can do absolutely everything. I've put his passing up to 89. I think he's one of the best passers in the world. I really do. I really do rate him very highly. He's up with the Xavi and Iniesta type of passer. He is fantastic. Either foot as well. 5-star weak foot for sure. 4-star skill moves, maybe not. 3-star skill moves. He's not necessarily a skiller, he's more of a dribbler, similar to like Messi in that sense. Not that he's a Messi dribbler, don't get me wrong, but I mean like Messi's more of a dribbler than a skiller, whereas Ronaldo's more of a skiller than a dribbler, if that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully it does. But Toni Kroos hopefully joins Real Madrid. That'll be a fantastic move for him and a fantastic move for football in general. But Bayern Munich giving away players at the moment, but they'll still cope because they've got the best team in the world, in my opinion. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have a like, it'll be absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comment section below who you're excited to see next year transfers-wise. Another player who's heavily linked with a move is Enner Valencia. What do you reckon his card will be next year? I haven't got a bloody clue. That's why I didn't do him in this video. I honestly don't know. I've only seen him in the World Cup, and I don't want to judge him purely on the World Cup because I think that's what West Ham are doing. I've never seen him play a regular game. If you've just judged him on the World Cup, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous indeed, because you may just have had a good World Cup, and not play very good in the league at all. I think he's a Mexican league, but I've rambled on too much. I can only apologise. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. A like would be absolutely fantastic. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Have a nice day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.